I have got some new IL2 Korea footage here for you, and we are going to talk virtual reality. But first, this new user interface will knock every other flight sim out of the park. We are checking out the F-51D here, and just look at how sexy this looks. We can check it out in all its glory here, and just the user interface and how friendly it is just exceptional for a flight sim. This gameplay footage was shown to me in an exclusive meeting with the developers, so I want to thank them for that, for showing me around. Right now you are looking at the museum. Here you can select any unit that is in the game and check it out in all its glory to see what it does with all its statistics as well. Go back to the museum. It's all nicely categorized in armor, ground vehicles, or aviation. And so we can check out the F-80C-10 here as well. And what can I say? It looks fabulous. What you see right now are the plane settings. And the user interface, again, super user-friendly. We can select symbols here. We can select our gun ammo, and it gives a nice explanation of what every type of ammunition is doing. Drop tanks, fuel tanks, how much we want to take. And we can of course select a nice paint scheme, all in a super easy way. Here we are in the cockpit of the F-80C. And what can I tell you? It looks fabulous. Of course, this is a demo that was shown to us, but very soon we will be able to fly these planes ourselves. Above the detail here, we got to see some planes taking off. Above the external cameras as well, like you can see here. Absolutely fantastic. And of course, when you see this footage, well, the only question I have is, how will it run in virtual reality? Well, first off, virtual reality will be there as of day one. So you will be able to boot up the game and play this one in virtual reality. However, I was also able to ask some questions to the developers. And I asked them, well, if this is able to be played in virtual reality, do you also offer eye tracking, like quad views or foveated eye rendering, like in DCS? And the answer to that question was no. So I am a little bit afraid that this game will not run that great in virtual reality with headsets like the Pimax Crystal Super, as it will just have to render the whole image in all its clarity. And looking at these graphics, that looks kind of heavy. So, you know, well, I have to see it first, and I definitely will make a settings guide, but let's see how it will run. Here we are taxiing to the runway. And while we are taxiing, I will let you listen to the sound design, which is kind of cool, while we take off. And there we are, taking off, and I love the rumbling effects. The sound of the wheels hitting the concrete. Absolutely fantastic, and I can't wait, once again, to fly this in virtual reality. Just let's hope the performance will be all. Anyway, back to the gameplay footage. And I love the external cameras as well. Here we are going into some dogfighting. At least we're going to take out some planes, or at least try out some planes. Right now we are flying, and what was being told is that you can fast forward. So we are now just taking off, and we need to fly to the battlefield. And that will take a while, so you can skip time. And it will also take fuel consumption into account, so you can't skip time and not waste any fuel. So if we are now just skipping time, it will waste fuel. You still need to dump your fuel tanks and all of that. And I like it that they are a little bit a mix between DCS and more arcadey. Because yeah, me myself, for example, yeah, I don't have time to fly for an hour towards the battlefield and being shot down, or well, don't know where from. And then, yeah, been doing it all for nothing. So here we are skipping forward. And the game gets back. And we drop the fuel tanks, as you can see there. Love these external cameras too. The little creaking sounds here. The sound design is absolutely fantastic, I think. And of course the game needs optimization after it being launched. It's a new engine. It needs time to cook. I'm sure of it. And that looked pretty dope. Back on someone 6. I hope it gets the same. Damage model as IL2, because I like that. I'm not a big fan of the damage model in DCS, but pretty cool. And this really, yeah, I'm craving for a game like this. Not too realistic, not too arcadey. Early Cold War, fantastic. Can't wait to fly the MiG-15, by the way. Pure dogfighting. Not saying much, letting you enjoy the sound design here. Water, great droplet effects here as well. A little bit afraid when I see all of those trees what the performance will be in VR, but okay. And of course, if it does run well, this might become a very, very immersive experience. And we just fast forwarded. We're going to land without gears. They were being shut off, so this is going to be an emergency landing. I will let you just enjoy the sound design and the gameplay footage. say. Absolutely fantastic. Here we are getting out of the plane, and you can also walk around. It was being said in the meeting with your pilots. Anyway, that was IL2 Korea, new footage. Let me show you the system requirements once more. Built on a new engine, featuring an enhanced damage and flight model. I think this is going to be an absolutely fantastic little simulation arcade flight sim for us flight enthusiasts. And let's just hope, really, let's just hope that in VR it will run okay. They have taken VR into account. It will be able to be played in VR day one, so that's good. That's a good sign at least. But let's just see what it's what it's going to be. It has 8 legendary early Cold War aircraft, by the way, to fly: the F-86A Sabre, the MiG-15, the F-51D Mustang, the Yak-9P, the F-80C, the Shooting Star that is, the F-84 Thunderjet, the LA-11, and the IL-10. Going to be a huge map, by the way, of the Korean Peninsula. And I really love the museum mode. It was fantastic. The UI is maybe what I'm actually most excited about, because whether you play DCS or the IL2 Korea game or whatever flight sim you want to play, the UI is always terrible and very old-fashioned. This looks really fantastic job by whoever did this. It's going to be a commander career and, of course, multiplayer mode. So yeah, super excited. Really excited of what you think of this new footage. Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, I hope to see you in a new video. And subscribe if you want to keep updated with the latest VR updates and settings guides and whatnot. Hope to see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.